breakdown of this kingship. All right, kingship. The study of alpha is also what I like to call the study of being a king. That's it. Kingology, alphacology. And don't let her make you feel like a king. You don't want to feel like a king, fellas. You don't. You just don't want to feel like a king. You want to know that you are a king. You want to be treated like a king. You don't want to be made to manipulate your feelings like you feel like a king. So I'm gonna break that down for you because I was talking to a friend of mine a long time ago, and I was like, man, I just really like the girl. And back in my days when I ain't know no better, and I wasn't vibrating and operating on the level I am now. I I told him, hey, she made me feel like a king. She made me feel like a man. And I said to myself, he said something like, that's your problem. You always in your feelings. So I come to tell you this, fellas. Get out your feelings. If a woman making you feel a certain way, that means you're in your feelings, whether it's a good feeling or a bad feeling. You in your feelings. And when you are alpha, you are not supposed to be in your feelings. You have to understand that. You have to understand that you're not supposed to be in your feelings. You're not supposed to be doing any of that stuff. You're supposed to have control over your feelings, over your emotions, because what have we learned in Alphacology? When you let your emotions, when a man let his emotions run wild, he becomes impulsive, he makes bad decisions, life changing, life threatening, life altering decisions. Now, with that being said, how does one make you feel like a king? That means you never was feeling like a king to be in the first place. You never was feeling like a king. All right? She made you feel. Made and feel. She manipulated your feelings. All right? And I'm gonna just tell you like this. King treatment, it ain't about a feeling. It's about something that's expected. That's king treatment. All right? Let me tell you something about king treatment right now. As an alpha, as the man you call yourself king. The first person who has to believe that is you. Now, shout out to my parents, my mom and dad. They raised me to be a king and think like a king. All right? And you probably saying, how did they do that? And why you can talk about this stuff? First and foremost, I'm gonna give y'all the backbone of where I'm coming from with this. You want to learn how to be a king and move like a king? Book of Proverbs. I don't care if you don't believe in God, Jesus, whatever. Read the book of Proverbs. They set the rules and principles of kingship right there in that throughout that whole book in the Bible in the Old Testament. Book of Proverbs. I base all my guidelines on that book of being a king on that book. We're gonna get a little deep with it. If we're gonna get in deep, I don't play the uh everybody's a king, everybody's a queen. I don't play that. No. It's strict guidelines to what kingship is, what royalty is. It's been like that for thousands of years, and we're not gonna change it in 2019. Because first of all, they trying to blur gender roles and religion and all that. We ain't doing that. Uh-uh. Alpha mean order. And guess what? Being the king sometimes ain't gonna feel good. And that's one thing I have to say. We are going to start breaking down the anatomy of a relationship because everybody think a relationship is easy. It ain't. Everybody want a healthy relationship, but nobody wants to put in the work. Everybody want to be treated like a king or a queen, but nobody wants to do what kings and queens do when it's time to do that. That's what I understand. That's what I came to realize. I want to be alpha. It's gonna feel good. It has its benefits, it has its rewards, and then it has its downfalls. Because you could really love somebody and they keep disrespecting you, you're gonna have to pull away from them. And if they keep doing it, you're gonna have to cut them off out your life altogether. And a lot of cats, they operate in so much love and not That's they say, oh, love make you do stupid stuff. Well, that's a lot of people operating so much love, like they let people disrespect them just based off of emotion.